And even after the infamous defeat at the Battle of Red Cliffs, Cao Cao lamented, saying it would have been different if Guojia were there. I'm Hikaru Kuon, a 24-year-old history teacher at a high school in Tokyo. My specialty is Chinese history, and if it's about the Three Kingdoms, I'm confident I could talk about it non-stop for a week. Sorry. Let's get back to the topic. Before I realize it, I sometimes end up talking about the Three Kingdoms, which my students occasionally point out. Skiing? I haven't gone since I was a student. On my way home from work, my old friend from school, Satoshi Ujiie, had invited me to go skiing. Don't worry, you were good at it, and thanks to you, I improved a lot back then. Stop playing those Three Kingdoms games until midnight every day and get some fresh air once in a while. Is he spying on my life? It's true we often went skiing together during our student days, but after becoming working adults, we had fewer opportunities. And so, I was persuaded by Satoshi, whose negotiation skills could rival a professional's, and a few days later, I found myself at the ski resort. It's a hassle when I go with you because girls always flock to us. Unlike me, Satoshi is a good-looking guy who even won a national tennis championship. Whenever we went skiing, there was always at least one woman who would approach him. That's harsh. I just wanted an excuse to hang out with you. Yeah, got it. After skiing for a while, Satoshi and I took a break in the resting area, sipping on hot chocolate.
Excuse me? Hey, you two!
A lively voice called out to us, and we turned to see two women walking over.
Hi there! Would you mind if we joined you for a bit? Oh, wait a second! Isn't it rude to suddenly approach people like that? Oh, come on! They say the god of romance blesses the slopes, don't they?
Huh? Why are you looking at me like that? This isn't my fault! It's clearly because of this guy's face. Your friend couldn't make it? From what they told us, they seem to be a senior and junior from their school days. Maria Domoto, the cheerful baby-faced one, was our age, while Agiha Otowa, the cool one with black hair, was a year older.
Our friend wasn't feeling well, and since she's experienced, we were hoping she could teach us. That's right. I'm a beginner, and I feel uneasy skiing alone with Senpai. So could you teach us? You know... sorry. I won't insist. Please feel free to refuse if it's too much trouble.
Huh. It's understandable to feel uneasy as a beginner. There's also the risk of injury. Hikaru, what do you think? I don't mind. I'm not sure how well I can teach though. When we were students, we had more free time, so it wasn't a big deal. But now that my free time is precious, it feels like a hassle. Still, I understood the concern about injuries. And so, I reluctantly nodded.
Ow! 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 Ow!
Yep, Agia's doing great. Maria, well, she still needs a bit more guidance. I've lost count of how many times I've seen Maria fall and Satoshi help her up during this past hour. I wasn't doubting her status as a beginner, but something felt off. Hey Hikaru, I need to use the restroom for a bit. Can I leave them to you? Sure, go ahead. Now filling in for Satoshi, I became the main instructor for the two women. So, when you want to turn, you just need to bend your knees slightly. Don't overdo it.
Okay. Yeah, I think I was too tense earlier. I feel like I'm getting the hang of it bit by bit.
Also, focus on ensuring the ski edges are firmly in contact with the snow.
Oh, sure.
By the way, when you fall...
That's enough.
Maria glanced at Satoshi, who was returning, and interrupted me.
You can continue teaching Senpai, Hikaru. I'll learn from Satoshi. Hey, that's really rude. You're asking for help, so what's with that attitude? But isn't it more efficient one-on-one? Satoshi is back now, so it's not unreasonable, is it? You know, Sorry, Hikaru. Could you help just me for now?
Noticing that Ageha seemed to be holding back her words, I understood her intent. She must have decided that splitting up would be less of a bother for me. I had a hunch before, but this person is surprisingly kind despite her cool demeanor. Sure, if I'm okay with you. And so, Satoshi rejoined Maria while Ageha and I separated to continue skiing. That said, Ageha already had the basics down, so there wasn't much for me to teach.
I'm sorry for troubling you like this. We've inconvenienced you on what was supposed to be a fun outing with friends.
It's fine. I've dealt with women like her before.
Oh, I see. Actually, I was supposed to come here today with a close friend. I can ski a little, but I still feel uneasy without an experienced companion, so I'm grateful for your help. That girl, Maria, I mean, we just happened to meet here. Funny how that works, huh?
So you didn't come together? Ah, that makes sense now.
Huh?
I thought she had another purpose besides just enjoying skiing.
Hikaru, you're the type to say exactly what's on your mind, aren't you? It was written all over your face earlier that you found this a hassle.
You caught me. Sorry about that.
No, it's fine. Honestly, I wasn't exactly enthusiastic about this either. That said, I'll apologize for my junior's behavior.
Seeing Ageha politely apologize cleared up some of the lingering unease in my mind. And then, a few days later on a day off...
Ageha! I'm really sorry about the other day. Huh?
That alternate ending was absolutely amazing. It was the reason I became a fan of Guojia.
I totally get it. The part where Guojia burns his final flame of life and takes down Cell U with him really struck a chord with me too.
Ageha and I unexpectedly found ourselves deep in a discussion about the Three Kingdoms. Apparently, Ageha became interested in the Three Kingdoms due to her older brother's influence, and they played games about it together. It seemed the tension between us had dissolved, as she had stopped using formal language without either of us realizing it. It's nice to meet someone else who likes Wei. In Japan, Shu is overwhelmingly popular.
Yes! I'm particularly fond of Sima Yi. To protect those he cared about, he took on the role of a villain and destroyed evil nations for the sake of those he loved. That's the tragic figure of a hero born of chaos!
Whoa, that's straight out of the image created by recent dramas. Sima Yi rose through the ranks in Wei, led a rebellion, seized the country, and laid the foundation for the Jin dynasty. Historically, he's a traitor, but recent dramas have depicted him as a dark hero.
Ageha? Sorry, I got caught up in the discussion. Are you feeling okay now? Yeah, I'm completely fine now. Sorry for not being able to join the ski trip. Nice to meet you. Thank you so much for your help back then.
Ageha's friend, who hadn't been able to join us due to illness, bowed to Satoshi and me.
This is the first time I've seen Ageha talk so much with a guy.
After that, we had a meal with Ageha's friend. The topic turned to something I would rather not recall, Maria Tomoto.
I was shocked to hear later that you encountered her. She was especially rude to you, wasn't she? Even though you helped Ageha, she made you uncomfortable.
That day, even after we finished skiing and regrouped, Maria's unpleasant remarks continued.
Wow, you two seem to be getting along really well, aren't you? So, Senpai, the way you're defending her must mean... Ooh, I see. Why didn't you just say so earlier? I mean, Ageha Senpai is super gloomy, and you're both introverts. You're a perfect match, aren't you?
Don't you think that's a little out of line? Ageha's your friend and senior, right?
Oh, wow! So cool. It's like you're a hero protecting the one you love. I'm not bothered. We were just senior and junior in a club back in the day, and today was another coincidence. But honestly, I think it's a bit much for someone who can't even ski to loiter around the slopes waiting to be picked up. I wasn't waiting to be picked up or anything, but meeting someone as amazing as Satoshi was definitely lucky for me.
Maria's words replayed in my mind as Aga's friend grew visibly upset. It's fine, I'm used to dealing with teenagers, but I've never met one quite that unpleasant.
You're pretty blunt, Kuon. I like how straightforward you are. It's refreshing. Hageha saying something like that? That's a first. It's nice to see you two getting along so well.
Satoshi, what's wrong? You're unusually quiet. Huh? Oh no, it's nothing. I've just been really busy and tired lately. When I spoke to him, Satoshi hurriedly put on a smile, but I could tell he was hiding something, so I kept my gaze on him. Hey, don't look at me like that. You'll make me fall for you. As usual, he brushed it off with his typical playful teasing. Maria, sorry to keep you waiting.
Satoshi! Good morning. Thank you for coming today.
About a month after the ski trip, Satoshi met with Maria.
If I introduce such a handsome boyfriend to my friends, they'll be so surprised.
Maria leaned into Satoshi sweetly. Since the ski trip, Maria had latched onto him. After relentless advances, Satoshi eventually agreed to a trial relationship after a dinner outing.
Wow, so you're just as charming as she said. I thought she was exaggerating, but Maria, you really pulled it off this time.
Satoshi was at Maria's favorite cafe, having a meal with her and her friends.
Satoshi and I were fated to meet on that snowy mountain. It was love at first sight. Didn't you get dumped by two guys earlier this year after saying the same thing? Shut up! Don't bring that up now.
You've known her since high school, right? Has Maria always been this forward in relationships?
Hey, Satoshi!
Why not? When else would I get to ask this? Satoshi winked at Maria again, then turned his gaze to her friends.
Oh, absolutely. We have plenty of funny stories from back then.
The two friends' faces lit up with excitement, clearly eager to dish out tales from the past. You know, I was curious. Since Maria is so rude, I wondered what kind of people would be friends with someone like her. Satoshi's blunt words stunned all three women. Honestly, it's surprising. If it had just been me, Kuon, and Ageha, the ski trip would have been fun. But Maria kept making unpleasant comments and ruining the mood.
Wait, Satoshi? What's going on? You said you liked me, didn't you? That's why we're dating, right?
You think someone who constantly insults others is attractive? No way. That day, you ruined Kuon's mood and embarrassed yourself. I came here today to see what kind of people could tolerate being friends with you. Either they are incredibly forgiving, or they are just like you.
What? What? What?
I've interacted with many women, so I can tell right away. Maria, you desperately find boyfriends just to show off to your friends and feel superior. I don't mind that, honestly. Satoshi's voice was light-hearted, but his words hit Maria hard. She was visibly trembling. But you crossed the line when you insulted Kuon. So, I pretended to be your boyfriend to teach you a lesson. I'm handsome, but I can be quite the jerk too, you know? I met Satoshi during our university days. At the time, he was struggling with family issues, including his parents' divorce due to their discord. To escape from reality, he threw himself into university during the day, while his nights were spent drinking, wandering, and pulling all-nighters with bad company. And that's when I, completely unaware of his circumstances, encountered Satoshi as he staggered around unsteadily. Are you okay? You shouldn't overdo it, or you'll regret it tomorrow. When I casually pointed that out, Satoshi froze for a moment before bursting into laughter. That encounter led to a friendship, starting with him chasing after me relentlessly. Kuon accepted me for who I am, a jerk with no pretenses. That's what true friendship is about. I hope you find friends like that someday.
Huh? Huh?
Satoshi placed a bill on the table and walked away. Maria and her friends were left speechless.
What's his problem? How dare he humiliate me like that in front of my friends? Ugh! They were all laughing at me like I was a joke. Why am I the one who has to go through this?
After parting ways with her friends, Maria stormed down the stairs of the pedestrian bridge, fuming. And then...
Huh?
Maria suddenly slipped, and her body was sent flying. The rain from earlier that morning had made the stairs slippery. Watch out! I happened to be walking by and instinctively caught her. You are...
Why? Why is it you in this kind of romantic situation?
Huh? Not realizing who she was when I helped her made it a bit uncomfortable. I stepped back, and she also retreated a few steps.
Thank you very much. I thought I was going to die. My heart's still racing. Does this mean...
Well, I'm glad you weren't hurt. Alright, I'll be on my way now.
Thanks to you I wasn't hurt. Could I perhaps treat you to something as a thank you?
No, your kind offer is more than enough.
Huh? You're declining my invitation?
I don't know why you're speaking from such a high horse, but I have someone I genuinely want to focus on right now. With that, I turned and walked toward her. Ageha stood waiting, and Maria smiled bitterly as she watched.
Ah, so you really have something going on with her. Well, whatever. You two seem like a good match. Take care.
Without another glance back, Maria walked away. Let's talk about what happened afterward. So, Maria Domoto?
From what I've heard, she's cut ties with most of her friends. Apparently getting rejected by you hit her harder than expected.
She even quit her job, stopped chasing men, and now stays locked in her room. It seems she spends her time obsessively following handsome video streamers. Hopefully, she doesn't stray further off course. Today, I was out shopping with Ageha, but she had been in a foul mood all afternoon. Ageha, what's with that face?
Oh, I was just wondering who the kind teacher with someone to focus on might be.
I barely suppressed a laugh at her serious glare. Wait here for a second. I hurried off and returned with a package. Ageha, try this on.
Huh?
I wrapped a snowflake-designed bracelet around her wrist. I saw it at a stall and thought it would suit you. Plus, we met on a ski slope after all. Sorry it took me so long to say this. Ageha, I like you. Will you go out with me?
Soldiers should value speed, you know. Of course I will.
I realized I had been too scared to face the love right in front of me. Like Gojia was to Cao Cao, I want to strive to become someone who truly understands her.
Alright. You've never had a girlfriend in your whole life, huh? Man, sorry for always having a girlfriend.
I knew it! It's Iwakura-kun. Yeah, I'm Teramoto Kyoka. We were in the same class in senior year. Oh, it's been so long.
There are various ways people take a quick break when they feel a little tired. Some gaze off into the distance, some nibble on their secret stash of chocolate, or some look at their favorite character. Ah, so relaxing. As for me, it's the third one. Today again, I was recharging by gazing at a bookmark with my fave drawn on it. That fave is... the heroine of Love Fighters, Love Karen-chan. Back in high school, I was absent-mindedly watching TV after breakfast when an anime came on after a tokusatsu show. At first, I was just watching it for no reason. But before I knew it, I was captivated by her strong heart and earnestness that contrasted with her cute visuals. She's cute no matter when I look at her. Hey, Iwakura, what are you grinning about? Okochi, don't scare me like that. The guy talking to me, Hikaru Iwakura, in a mocking tone, was my coworker Okochi Renya, who joined the company at the same time. He seemed to take pride in the fact that his father was an executive at a big company, and somehow that made him oddly confident himself. Huh, another pretty girl, huh? A grown man your age into this stuff is kinda gross. Whatever I like is none of your business. Just leave me alone. Yeah, true, but I just can't understand it, so I had to ask. I mean, wouldn't it be way more fun to spend time dating a real girlfriend instead? Huh. Oh, right. I forgot. You don't even have a girlfriend or anyone to date. Huh. There it is. Okochi's trademark snark. Okochi has a personality like that, but he's tall, highly educated, and technically has a high income. And, annoyingly enough, he's also good looking. So ever since we joined the company 3 years ago, I've never once seen a time when he wasn't dating someone, whether serious or casual. I'm happy with my life of supporting my fave. Happiness is different for everyone, right? Oh, that's awfully mature of you. Oh. Alright. You've never had a girlfriend in your whole life, huh? I totally forgot. No wonder you're satisfied with such a lonely life. Man, sorry for always having a girlfriend. He's definitely doing this on purpose. I responded casually as I went back to work. Mind your own business. Shouldn't you get back to work? The manager's glaring at you. Huh, unfortunately for you, I'm on break now. Well, try your best polishing yourself up to match that pretty girl of yours. Okochi flashed a grin and left, soaking up the manager's scolding as he headed off for his break. I'm so glad to have a long weekend. I'm looking forward to Mom's cooking. One day, I was headed home to my parents' house, an hour and a half away by bullet train. As I stretched my back at the familiar station, a beautiful woman spoke to me.
Hey, could you be Iwakura-kun?
Teramoto-san, it's you, right? Smiling at me was Teramoto Kyoka, a high school classmate I hadn't seen in about 7 years.
I knew it! It's Iwakura-kun. Yeah, I'm Teramoto Kyoka. We were in the same class in senior year. Oh, it's been so long.
Whoa, it really has been forever. I can't believe this coincidence. We were both quiet types, so we hadn't talked much back then. But even so, running into an old classmate made my heart leap. Have you been living at home this whole time? I'm just back for the holidays.
No, I don't live at home, but I'm about to catch a bus to go out.
Oh, I see. Glad to see you're doing well. Speaking of which, Teramoto-san, just as I was about to ask, the bus arrived.
Iwakura-kun, sorry, I have to go soon.
Oh, I see. Our long-awaited reunion was cut short. Just as I was feeling disappointed, Teramoto showed me her phone.
If you don't mind, can we exchange contact info? Of course, if it's a bother, you can say no.
I'd never think it's a bother. This must be fate or something. I'd love to. And so, our connection began.
I live in Tsukato City. Where do you live, Iwakura-kun?
I'm in Lovekoi City. It's about an hour by bullet train from Tsukato City. It's a green city, and I really like it. From then on, Teramoto and I started keeping in touch frequently.
I often travel for work, and I want to visit Lovekoi City sometime.
One day...
Iwakura-kun, do you still like love fighters? Actually, I like it too.
I was texting during my lunch break when Teramoto's surprising hobby came to light. I still love it. Wow, I can't believe I found a fellow fan. But how did you even remember that I liked love fighters? I don't think I talked about it that much.
It just stuck in my mind. I really loved love fighters back then.
If only we talked more about it then.
I wish I could tell my shy younger self that talking to someone isn't as hard as it seems.
Just as we were having that conversation, Iwakura, you gotta hear this. Oh, Kochi, seriously, don't sit here. Of all places, Okochi sat down right in front of me. I sighed and closed my message screen. So, I've got a real girlfriend now. Check this out. She's super pretty, like a model. Yeah, she's really pretty. Right? We had this fateful reunion at a class reunion the other day. And it turns out we both liked each other all along, so we started dating just like that. Oh, that's great. Congrats. Huh? That's it? Okochi looked briefly dissatisfied, but his expression quickly shifted to a smug grin as he put away his phone. Ah, I get it now. You're jealous, aren't you? Since you've got no one. No, not at all. Yeah, right. I mean, a guy like you who's not only girlfriendless but still a cherry boy can't possibly understand how amazing this is. Oh, Kochi. You seem pretty confident. You've been making more mistakes lately. But can I trust that today's deadline document is perfect? Of course. I'll finish it right after this. It's not done yet? The manager gave me a look saying, "Go now," and I gave him a nod before leaving the cafeteria. Okochi was surprisingly quiet after that today. As expected, Okochi got scolded by the manager for all his mistakes and was stuck with overtime. Leaving him behind, I left work on time and walked home slowly under the moonlight. That's when my phone rang. Seeing Teramoto's name, I thought it was unusual and answered the call. Hello?
Hello? Iwakura-kun. Sorry for the sudden call. Is this a good time?
Yeah, it's fine. What's up? Did something happen?
No, it's nothing bad. It's not that. I'm just so happy and excited.
Huh?
Actually, I just found out I'm being assigned to a long-term business trip in Lovekoi City.
What? Really?
It's true. I was just told. And the moment I heard Lovekoi City, your face popped into my head and I couldn't help calling you.
So, does that mean it'll be easier to meet up from now on?
Yeah. I'm usually off on weekends too, so we can hang out. I'd love if you could show me some good restaurants.
The unexpected news had me excited too. The distance that used to be an hour by bullet train could turn into walking distance. Of course. By the way, do you already know where you'll be living?
Yeah, there's a company dorm in Lovekoi City, so I'm planning to stay there. It's walking distance from Lovekoi South Station.
Really? I live about 10 minutes walk from Lovekoi South Station too.
Really? I'm moving in 2 weeks, so we'll be neighbors.
2 weeks, huh? Then, once you've settled in, want to meet up? If you need help moving, I can help. In that moment, I felt as nervous as if my shyness had returned. But
I'd love to. Actually, I was thinking the same thing.
hearing Teramoto say that so happily, my heart filled with warmth. And I suddenly thought, going on a date with someone you like really must be so much fun. Annoying as it is, I couldn't help agreeing with Okochi's words just this once. Yes, while texting her, I realized I'd fallen for Teramoto-san. And 2 weeks later, I couldn't sleep last night. 20 minutes before our meeting time, I was waiting for Teramoto-san in front of Lovekoi South Station. I mean, this counts as a date, right? Whoa, it's my first date ever. Crap. I need to review how to escort again. As my mind panicked, I searched on my phone.
Iwakura-kun, sorry to keep you waiting.
Ah, Teramoto-san. Hearing her voice, I looked up and froze. Because Teramoto-san, dressed up, was shining even more beautifully than I imagined.
Sorry. Did you wait long?
No, I just got here too, and we're still 15 minutes early, so it's totally fine. Okay, let's go. We were heading to a cafe I was sure she'd love. Since we were a little early for the reservation, we took a casual walk over. Oh, isn't that Iwakura? The worst happened. We ran into Okochi. Sure, I sometimes bumped into him on days off. What a coincidence. Well, I've got plans, so I'll be going. Hold up. Are you with a girl today? Wait, is this a date? And today of all days, he started getting annoying. I stepped in front of Teramoto-san, shielding her from his evaluating gaze.
A friend of yours?
Just a kind of weird coworker from my company. Hey, Iwakura, what do you mean kinda weird? I'm a tall, smart, high-income, obvious top-tier hottie.
Kinda weird. Got it.
Hey, why'd you just accept that? Don't nod. Don't look at me like I'm a rare species. Well, as for me, I'm off on a date with my super gorgeous girlfriend I had a fateful reunion with. But look at you, the girlfriendless anime nerd who's never dated, on a date at last. Wow, I'm actually proud of you. Congrats. She might not be a destined one like mine, but hey, good luck on your date. Thanks. That was full of unnecessary stuff, but thanks. Okochi turned to leave, but then one voice called out to stop him.
I know I'm not beautiful. Maybe meeting Iwakura-kun again wasn't a fated reunion for him.
Teramoto mustered all her courage to speak to Okochi. And for the record, Teramoto-san is plenty beautiful despite not being flashy.
But for me, Iwakura-kun is my hero, and meeting him again was fate. Do you remember the summer of senior year in the library when I was looking at my college mock exams?
Her words jogged my memory. We went to summer classes at school, and lots of people studied in the library.
E-rating. I'd always wanted to go to a certain university, but I kept getting E ratings. It was a national university, really competitive, so I was thinking maybe I should give up on it and aim for a private one instead. Cut down my subjects. At that time...
I totally bombed. Crap.
There was Iwakura-kun looking even more depressed nearby. I thought, oh, he's struggling too.
No, wanting to give up means I wasn't truly serious about it in the first place. That's what Love Karen-chan always says. I don't want to give up. I'm serious. I can do it. Karen-chan's so cute. Even back then, my boost during breaks was Love Karen-chan. That must have been what Teramoto-san was referring to.
Wanting to give up means I wasn't truly serious. Hearing you say that made me stop and ask myself again. And I realized I really did want to go to that university, so I kept studying without dropping any subjects. In the end, my grades shot up that winter and I got into my dream school.
Wow, so you were muttering to yourself in the library and getting motivated by a cute anime girl? That's kinda creepy. I'm glad I could help. Glad, but I'm kinda mortified right now. I can't ever get married now.
It's okay. I'll marry you.
Huh? Teramoto-san looked straight at me as she spoke. My mind went completely blank at the possibility that popped into my head.
What I'm trying to say is, to me, Iwakura-kun is cool, and he can encourage himself, and he knows who he is. He's an amazing person. Meeting Iwakura-kun again was nothing short of a miracle for me. And the fact that we're on a date today is like a dream come true. It's like a miracle, so...
She stopped mid-sentence and slowly looked into my eyes. I thought I misheard, but seeing her face, I realized it was true. Suddenly, my face burned hot.
No, that's not what I meant.
Not what you meant. Sorry, I got ahead of myself. I thought we were mutual. Huh, boring. Whatever, do what you want. I'm off to my fated girlfriend. With that, Okochi walked away. A few seconds after he left, we awkwardly started heading to the cafe we had reserved. That day, while we were out on our date, Okochi was also happily spending time with his so-called fated girlfriend. But it's gone. It's gone. No way! The next day at noon, after his girlfriend left his place, he suddenly fell into a panic. The 100,000 yen that had been in his wallet had somehow turned into 30,000. Why? No way. Saki-chan? Not wanting to doubt her, he contacted her hoping she was innocent.
Oh? So you actually noticed. Maybe I didn't get you drunk enough.
Actually? Drunk? What do you mean?
I've been taking a little at a time, you know. Got you super drunk and it took you a while you were passed out.
What? Okochi had already been making more mistakes than usual lately. I thought it was lovesickness, but it was from all the drinking. Why? Why would you?
Isn't it obvious? It's because I was after your money. Duh. You were just my walking wallet.
No, that's horrible. You're the worst.
The worst? Who's really the worst here? Back in second year, you toyed with my best friend's feeling and dumped her in one night.
Yes, even back in high school, Okochi had a flashy dating life. His so-called fated girlfriend was actually the best friend of a girl he dumped.
She found a wonderful partner and looks happy now, so that's fine. But I'll never forgive you. You treated her so horribly she could barely walk for days. Her body healed quickly, but her heart was so broken she developed trust issues with men.
Huh? Wait, what are you talking about?
Huh! Figures you don't remember. Go ahead and tell the cops if you want. You were so shy with your real love in high school. I doubt you throw her under the bus now.
Okochi had been in love with his girlfriend, and his girlfriend's best friend had been in love with him. In other words, they were in a love triangle. And she dated him knowing his feelings hadn't really changed.
I know it's pointless. It was just revenge to just satisfy myself.
Heh. Well, that's one hell of a revenge. In the end, Okochi couldn't bring himself to report her to the police. And so, Okochi's relationship with his fated girlfriend came to an end. What's up, Okochi? You've barely made any mistakes lately. Since then, Okochi had stopped bragging and messing around with women. His mistakes decreased in inverse proportion, so much that even the manager worried about him. It's good you're in top form, but you okay? Don't bottle things up inside. I'm fine, thanks. As for me...
Wow! All the characters from every season are here.
That first date, we barely made it in time for our reservation at the Love Fighters Cafe.
I can't believe there's one here in Love Koi City. I've got to buy merch on the way out.
Seeing her so happy made me glad and relieved. But I was still nervous because... Teramoto-san? About earlier.
Well,
Teramoto-san, I want to be your boyfriend. I'm an anime nerd who's never dated before, but I'll try my best to be a good boyfriend. So, would you be my girlfriend? Because I had to confess my feelings. The nerves I felt trying to talk to someone back when I was shy didn't even compare. My palms were dripping with sweat.
me too. I want to be your girlfriend, Iwakura-kun. I've never dated anyone either, and honestly, you've turned me into a love Karen-chan otaku too. I'll work hard to be a girlfriend worthy of my hero, Iwakura-kun. So please be my boyfriend. It's okay. I'm ready to marry you anytime.
My hobby, usually considered creepy by society, sometimes leads to love after all. Had a cafe themed after my favorite character, surrounded by applause, I ended up dating the woman who'd someday be my wife.